Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Nosurge. My name is Karsten. Let's see if anyone has anything to say for themselves yet. Nope. We do have an encounter. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Get a little bit more level and dive points and stuff so we can proceed on with that. We'll go ahead and use this one again here. Okay, start out with the wimpy enemies.
Alright, time to unleash everything. That's right! Don't lose momentum now! Bring it on!
And let's see, this one. I want to do that one.
How about this? Really good! Alright, time to unleash everything. How about this? Nice! Leave this.
I managed to keep breaking them, so that'll make sure they don't get a turn. So yeah, it looks like if I break everyone, then they don't get a turn. And I do have enough to go ahead and activate the song and clear out the rest of them. Yeah, I didn't get a level, but I got some more dive points. Let me see how I'm doing on dive points now. Up to 1474. Not too bad. Doing well enough. But let's go ahead and proceed on to the world map. Let's see, so there's Felion, Residential, Power, and Quantave. It's interesting the way they did the map. I think in 2 the map was kind of, I don't remember in 3, but I know in 2 the map was kind of similar, but was actually in 3D and looked a little bit better, but anyway. Sorry to put this on you. I know you're busy, but do you mind swinging by the turbine room? That's alright. You forget something? Not really something, but it's similar, I suppose. Yeah, she has to pick up the radio with, what's his name? Seems like we had some while we're out, though it's past the deadline, so it's expected. We had some. Who would come here? Customers. Wait, you're running a shop, too? Yeah, I have been. Why are you asking this now? You never told me. I thought you already knew. Oh, really? Why run a store? To make a living, of course. I'm not some sort of monk. Obviously, in Quantave, I had to eat, too. You didn't receive any support from Felion? Well, there wasn't much. As you already know, it's difficult to go in and out of town. So I've been earning a little extra cash on the side with what I do best. What were you selling? Anything from day-to-day living items to weapons that were illegal to carry on Quantave. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh yes, you two feel free to come by too. Of course I won't charge you as long as you don't mind helping me out a little bit. I'm really short-handed in terms of staff. Can't just agree for both of us. Sounds like fun. Besides, Sarlie needs our help. Are we really just going to ignore her? Just do whatever you want. I can't stay here too long. Another synthesis shop. So let's see what we can do there. If it'll let us do that right away. Oh, looks like it will. Looks like just my stuff. I already have at least one of each of those. So... oh, now we get another scene. Hard to believe you opened a store here. It's hot, dusty, frankly, just being here suffocates you. Why open a store here? It's not that bad once you get used to it. You know what they say, when one clears the mind or something. You actually turn up the air a little bit more. Climate control's not doing great right now. You should fix it. You're good at that sort of thing, right? Just because I live surrounded by machines doesn't mean I can fix them. I specialize in information, so I'm better at using the machines than tinkering with them. Besides, your first mistake is expecting a comfortable environment and a degrading colony ship. I'll give you this bookcast so you study up. Recipe for living aboard a wrecked ship. Now that's a depressing thought. The fact that you're depressed by it means you're avoiding the truth. You must understand your surroundings. That looks pretty interesting. You've got lots of tools for survival. This recipe has steps to produce the items. Does this mean we can make them? That book shows you how to make certain tools and rations. If you're interested, I can produce them right here. I like that sort of thing. I don't mind helping. Alright, let's try making a few to start off. I want to see if we're going to do a synthesis, I want to try doing that. See if we can, because I heard that it actually is a song for the synthesis when you do that. I had changed that to English originally because part of the intro animation where they talked about the backstory and stuff was in Japanese and not subtitled when you did that. But let's see what happens if we do this. A survival food, a normal tube, and handmade cathode. Now, we only have enough stuff for one of these, but I can definitely do some of the others as well. It's flour, sweet stick, and a yellow supplement. Created as survival food. It's perfect. Or not. What's with this terrible looking snack? It's not terrible, but not that good. Take a look. I love food like this. How many are you eating? Are they really that good? No, they're not good. But they're really cool, right? What about the snack is cool? Maybe the box? Putting the thing about being cool aside, I created a snack to reduce the time spent eating. You can be so absorbed in your work that you just don't want to eat, or you might be so busy you don't have time. Times like that, if you eat one of these, you consume the nutritional equivalent of an entire meal. Yeah, foods like this are essential for the working man. By the way, you've been eating this entire time. It looks like you've already eaten 5. They might provide nutrition, but they aren't filling. I probably need to eat 3 more. If you eat that many, you aren't reducing the time spent eating. It's called Future Food, a snack made to shorten meal times. The flavor is neither good nor bad, but a single piece provides the nutrition of an entire meal. Endurance recovery. Okay. Let's see what this is. So I guess they're different depending on the type of item. Well, created one of a normal tube. Looks like an ordinary vacuum tube. What type of effect does it have? It's an ordinary vacuum tube. This is the same as vacuum tubes used in most machines, so it really is an ordinary vacuum tube. Vacuum tubes are so highly demanded that production is never able to keep up. But it's an ordinary vacuum tube. Machines all use require large volumes of vacuum tubes. Many parts used in machines are consumed in countless quantities. Among them, the most used is this vacuum tube called the intrinsic tube. Without these, we'd all have a difficult time getting by, so I guess it isn't all about high-performance vacuum tubes. That's why I was looking for ways to easily produce these in large quantities, but even this prototype required a great deal of work. A significant amount of time is needed to make them. See the picture of a mouse drawn on the vacuum tube? I guess that's what those orange lines there are. I need to draw those pictures one by one, so it takes a long time. Does the picture have any significance? It's an important symbol showing that this is an intrinsic tube. It's no good without the picture. Without the symbol, people like me just won't be satisfied. It's like the reason production can't keep up is thanks to a ridiculous fixation. Yeah. And a handmade cathode. He looked really unsure with that ending pose compared to the other two. Created a handmade cathode. That really looks MacGyver-y. Duct tape and everything else on it. DIY device is complete. Putting a lot of work into making it, but it looks like junk. Made it using odds and ends from around here. It's only natural that it would appear like this. It really is made from a bunch of junk. Machine parts are surprisingly well made these days. They won't stop working due to a little rust. Might not appear very impressive, but its performance is higher than those you can buy in shops. It appears you're having a hard time believing me. No, you're saying it, I believe it. But thanks to its appearance, I can't help but worry about things like short-circuiting. It seems that even if I build things from odds and ends, I need to take appearance into consideration. Well, the fact that it's prioritizing performance over appearance seems just like a mistake you'd make, Sarley. Okay, so I don't even know what these do. That does continuous damage. That's... It's just I think, some type of sub-component thing. Category food, category mecha, category cathode. I think I remember seeing... Let's see. Why is this place always so messy? Why don't you try cleaning up for a change? Might look a little messy, but it's actually quite functional for what I need. Are you sure about that? I find it hard to believe you can work effectively in this environment. Of course, I don't use it all, but you can see there are lots of items that could come in handy, or just things I like having around. I suppose you could call it materials and interior design. I just don't get it. I wasn't expecting you to understand anyway. This is all wrong. No, I'm not talking about interior design. You two are supposed to be childhood friends, right? Or all your conversation's so boring. There has to be a limit, right? And if you're childhood friends, then you should be talking to each other as if you're much closer. Why? I don't see the necessity. We communicate just fine. Well, maybe for you two, but what about the rest of us that have to watch you? You know, surely there are certain topics the girls can only share with their childhood besties, right? Wow, he's getting a double facepalm from him. I don't see the necessity. We communicate just fine right now. You said the exact same thing a few lines ago. Still, what you're saying is not only impossible, it's ridiculous. I mean, try to think about it. Can you really see Sarley and me getting all bubbly over some girl talk? I can't. Still, that doesn't mean it's impossible, right? Sarley, you're a girl after all. Wouldn't necessarily call myself a girl based on my age, but my appearance will probably never change. See, do you really think someone who talks like that is capable of girl talk? Now just you wait, here I am listening to the two of you say how impossible it is without my input. And I know I'm the one who brought this up, but suddenly it's all beginning to make sense. You're expecting results from the wrong person. You've gone too far now, Cass. For the record, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Oh, better, huh? Now you're being rather modest, aren't you? Well, I don't think I can beat you in the violence department. Case in point. That's exactly what I can't do. Now you're just asking for it. Saying you can beat me in anything except violence, then prove it. Next time I come over here, I want to hear non-stop girl talk. Bring it on. Are you sure this is going to be alright, Sarly? Do you even know how to talk like a girl? Don't underestimate me. I'm a girl after all. Of course I can talk like one. That's exactly what I'm worried about. She says she can do it, so let's let her... Let's see her give it a shot. Can't wait until our next visit. I'll talk like girls all night long. Not exactly what I had in mind, I don't think. Well, while I'm thinking of it, let me go ahead and change this back. Since the only reason I had it there was for the synthesis. And I'll have to remember to change that because that's just too amusing to watch with the song. Without the song, it's... I wish I could have just said it without the song, without having to... Or set it to Japanese for the song and not for the rest, without having to do it manually all the time. I like it equipment, because I think... Yeah, weapon reinforces cathode, and I got a new one of those. Let me see, can I equip both of these? So yeah, it looks like I can equip both of those. Doesn't look like anything can go in there. Doesn't look like anything can go in here. Or here yet. But I'm getting... Yeah, these are just those. Initial break plus 2, initial damage plus 2, initial burst plus 2, and continuous damage 2. So that hopefully will help some things as far as fighting goes. So let's go on to more plot. Well, they have a bias shop here, and bathhouse. Let's just take a quick look around here, see... this is... very different than the other ones. I just want to take a quick look around for topics to pick up. Fuser Street. Just taking a quick look around here for anything to pick up. Don't see anything. What do you have for sale? I'll pick up another one of those just so I have one, so that in case one ends up being needed for synthesis, I can have one ready. But we'll go back to the town map and on to the cathedral, where I believe our plot is waiting for us. Looks like Zill's up to something again. Woman sure loves demagoguery. Do you know her or something? Or, well, I guess so, kind of, but I wish I didn't. She's an ancient just like us. She'll do anything to get what she wants. You should be careful. Wow, there's sure a lot of people here. Says Prim as she just kind of casually walks in from the side. Way more Temple Knights guarding than last time, too. Wait, what are you doing here, Prim? I followed you. You didn't even notice me. You shouldn't have done that. We're not here to play around. I'm scared. Why are you so mad? Why wouldn't we be mad? What if something happens to you? Well, there's no point getting angry at her now. What should we do? Can't leave her. I guess we gotta bring her with us. Are you still sad? I'm not angry anymore. It's okay. Still, we can't exactly sneak into the church right now. You want to get in there? Yeah, we need to search for something inside the Gunamari Cathedral. I saw a door with the same mark on it as that one. It was over by where I first met Mommy. Where you first met, that would be the abandoned residential district. Prim joined the party. Okay, so back out to the abandoned residential district. I just want to see if we can trigger another cutscene if we talk to her again. Let's see. Okay, so she stocks that we synthesized, but not the other things. Hello, Sarly. Oh my, welcome. Please help yourself to any one of the seats. I would love to. Oh, that's right, I had dinner at this cute little restaurant the other day, and the dessert was to die for. Was it cake? A strawberry tart. It had reduced calories, but still tasted phenomenal. I could eat it without worrying. Humanoid forms should not gain any weight, no matter how many calories they intake. But it's natural for girls to worry about that sort of thing. You don't watch your calories, Sarly? It's unnecessary, so I don't worry. My point is, my meals consist of microwavable dinners. I think that's a problem in and of itself. At any rate, perhaps it's due to an old habit, but I occasionally take a supplement or two. It's Sarly, do you remember our last conversation here? Delta, you should interrupt. If a man begins talking, we can hardly call this girl talk, can we? What? Hey, Sarly, do you have any idea what girl talk even means? When two or more women talk and have a good time, no? Well, I'd say we're still pretty far off on the good time part, to be honest. I'm having a lot of fun. Well, when girls talk, they should both be having fun. I guess you really did have no idea what girl talk was. See, girl talk usually means gossiping with each other, but we did. Delta, you've been listening, wouldn't you agree? Just looked like idle chatter to me. Gotta be a better way for girls to, talk. Okay. Team Gilwell. 8. Okay. So I can't quite read all of that, but it's talking about best something, I think, on the side of that. Let me give you this book. Lost a monthly teen jewel, which I didn't even know I had. Yeah, that's a girl who has something to hide on the cover. Is this what you want to look like, Cass? That's my source of information. Some of the articles are actually entertaining. You should read it. Do I have to read this? Of course you do. We made a deal to talk like girls, so until you can, you need to study. So I recommend you read up until our next get-together. Never should have said I could do girl talk. Yeah. Alright. So, back to the world map. That's where we need to go. I believe. It's also about 25 minutes into the episode, and I have a feeling it'd probably be more than a while before we get to the next save point, so I'm just going to pop in here real quick, fight one more battle with my slightly improved weapon, and then go ahead and save the game. And in the episode, let's see, so... Need something from me? I'm just seeing if you had anything to say.
Now Let's get started.
Okay, Cinderane's still charging, so we'll just use this one.
Come on.
I wonder if charging is by number of steps or time or what.
We're putting an end to this. Good. Let's keep this up.
So
All
I
right,
wonder...
time to unleash
I don't think the
everything.
continuous damage actually is going to do a whole lot if I'm wiping everything out instantly.
Here comes more. Get ready.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that one once. And then break
All right,
that one.
Time to unleash everything.
And that one just seemed to take a lot of damage over time.
Everything. Come on, let's go. Here comes more. Get ready.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you need to die. And you need to die.
How about this? All right.
And
time
break
to
bonus.
unleash everything.
And
Leave this to me. Come on, let's go.
break
Don't
bonus.
lose momentum
And Sop.
Gonna give you everything I've got. I suppose that'll do.
Still didn't quite get a level, but got some more dive points, got some more items. And talk topic. Lost count of how many enemies. Okay, well let's go ahead and go into... Let's take care of the talk topic, which we can do here now. And chat. Now that I think about it, you're always wearing parkas, aren't you? I guess. Do you really like parkas that much? They're easy to move around in, but if I'm being honest, I don't really like them. I might look young, but I'm definitely an adult. I'd rather wear something more appropriate for my age. Then why don't you? Because none of the clothes that reflect my real age fit my body properly. Worst thing happened a little while ago. You know what they told me at the store? They said I should wear frilly skirts while I'm still so young and cute. There's something wrong with frills? Why should I still have to wear skirts with frills at my age? I want to wear more refined clothes, something more adult. But your body type's too small, right? Yep. Even if I did find some, they just get ruined working at Plasma anyway. Afraid of that happening, so I wear parkas to be on the safe side. I don't really have a choice, got it? Sounds like you have it pretty rough. Well, presumably we'll unlock more outfits later on, usually as we go through and dive further into them. Right now we just have the regular bath outfits. So let's just stop by here to save. And once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.